It's Carl Swager and Maddie O'Neill back with another halftime show reporting on Lumen Christi athletics, including interviews from Antoine Baker for football and Mallory Arcaro for volleyball, along with more information about who me and Maddie are, along with more information about some new clubs that are coming to Lumen Christi this year. I'm here with Antoine Baker, a senior captain on the Lumen Christi football team. Antoine, what positions do you play?
I play offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
How's your offensive and defensive line looking this year?
I say we're smaller than usual, but we're still strong, still able to get off the ball, still able to move the ball and be precise. And on defense, we're able to get penetration in the backfield and just be strong.
Do you guys have some new additions this year to the defensive and offensive lines?
Not necessarily the defensive line, but to the offensive line, we do have some new faces. We have 4 new faces on the offensive line, all replacing all the seniors that left last year.
How does the line compare this year to last year?
Last year's line had a lot of experience with their all 4 years of high school playing up in varsity, and being obviously a little bit bigger than this year's line. And this year's line, this is their first year really being on varsity, getting reps in the games, and early in the game and playing against big guys.
What would you say that some of the strengths of this year's football team as a whole are?
I say our strengths are our chemistry. We've been playing together since we were really young. Our chemistry and our dedication to working hard and really taking things serious more than normal.
As a senior captain, what are some things that you would definitely want to see some of the younger guys grow in over the next couple of years?
Taking this in it goes by really fast. So seeing them taking this in and having the chance to have fun and have a great high school season. And seeing them enjoy it and, winning state championships too.
Looking back on your first game against Montini, what are some things that you want to see done better in the future this season?
Execution. We need to execute our plays more. Just the small things when it comes down to the game-winning play or just being fast and, taking that last couple seconds of sprinting to the ball or, making that play. So, yeah.
What's your favorite part about the 2025 team compared to other teams?
I'm close with them. I'm really, really close with these guys because I've been playing with them for many sports since I was young. So I know what they're about. I know everything about them. So yeah.
Do you have any personal number goals, like a certain number of sacks you want to get to?
Obviously, just more than I had last year. So. I had one last week, so obviously I just want to keep getting at least 2 a game. So from there on out.
It's a good goal. Well, thank you for joining us, and good luck this year.
Thank you.
And now I am here with Mallory Arcaro, one of our volleyball team captains for the 2025 through 2026 school year. Mallory, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good myself. So, volleyball's been in full swing. You guys have been at practice since summer, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I know you guys have had a couple matches. How have those been going for you guys?
They've been doing good. We've been adjusting to our new lineup. We have like a freshman and a sophomore, so we're still getting used to them and getting them in the positions that we need them in.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so what position are you?
I am middle.
Middle. Okay,
Yes.
So what's your job?
Block.
Oh, just block.
Yes.
You gotta keep that ball from the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not a huge, I don't do volleyball, so can you tell me a little bit about the sport, why you like it, and...
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I love it because it's very, I feel like it's competitive. You get loud after you get a point, and it just brings the team together. And
I love that.
Yeah.
And so speaking of bringing the team together, as a senior and one of the captains for this year, how do you plan on bringing the team together and kind of making it just one big happy family almost?
Yes, we love to do team bonding. We try to do it a lot, too. We do a team bonding at the school, and we all spend the night, which is super fun, and just team dinners.
Oh, that's so
that
fun.
Helps.
Yeah, no, that is so fun. And so also too about volleyball season, what is something you are looking forward to for this specific season?
Being with my team.
Being with your team, yeah. I mean, it is your senior year, so
Yes.
this time with them is very important.
Yeah.
And let's see, what else can I ask?
Goals?
Yeah. As a senior captain and just trying to lead your team this year, what are some personal goals, but also goals as a whole that you would like to
Yes. Goals I've set for myself is, of course, like blocks because my team like needs that, and just to back up our back row players since I am front row. And then our team goals is win districts again, get more wins than last year, and just play as a team.
That's really good goals, and I'm very proud and excited to see where our Lady Titans take us this volleyball season. I can't wait to come to some home games and cheer you guys on.
Yes, thanks.
Thanks for being with us today. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's Carl Swalger and Maddie O'Neill, the interns through the CAP program with Good Shepherd Catholic Radio for the 2025 fall semester. Today we're going to be talking about what the CAP program means for us as students and for Lumen Christi and also for Good Shepherd Catholic Radio.
And also just about us and what goes on and who we are behind the mic. All right, Carl?
So the CAP program is an opportunity for students at Lumen Christi to go out into the community and get some experience in businesses around Jackson. So far, Maddie, what do you think about working with Good Shepherd Catholic Radio?
It's been honestly an amazing experience. I feel like it's already preparing me for something that I think I want to do in the future. And, it's not just an opportunity that has given me experience in the broadcasting area, but it's also reaffirmed my wanting to do something with journalism possibly in the future, which I am so much looking forward to.
Yeah, and for me, my brother did this last year, so at first I was just like, it seems like something fun that I could do because he had a lot of fun doing it. But it's also showed me, one, how hard it is to do radio,
yeah.
Two, the kind of work that it takes behind the scenes, and three, it's really enjoyable. And I've gotten to talk to a lot of people.
Yes.
It's gotten me closer to the Lumen Christi community.
I agree. I feel it is so special to now walk in the halls, especially our senior year, and get to ask someone you never really fully talked to or, just don't really know amazingly about their games and, just personally how they've been and how their goals are going as a student and as a person here in the Lumen Christi community.
For sure. So, Maddie, I know we're only a weekend, but what's been your favorite part so far?
I like what I just said. Honestly, it's just getting to know people. I'm a huge yapper. I love listening to people. I love learning more about, people my age. And it's just been an amazing experience, working with you and alongside with just the most random people handpicked out of the school. It's been a blast, honestly. How about you?
Honestly, kind of the same thing. I would also like to point out that for me at least, it's been kind of cool being able to work in a more professional setting
100%.
Because I've had jobs before, but nothing that's, I wouldn't say this organized, but nothing that's this important.
Correct.
Almost.
Correct. Yeah.
So I can definitely feel the purpose behind working with Good Shepherd Catholic Radio versus, other jobs that I've had in the
100%.
past that are just kind of for fun and for money.
100%. So also, too, important question, knowing that this is an internship, what is it like a future profession that you want to go into? We're seniors, so we got to start thinking about it.
I've been thinking about that a lot. I'm honestly open to anything. I've thought about basically any job that you can think of.
Nice.
From office jobs to working in the trades to going to the military. So I'm completely open. That's another reason why I wanted to do this is because I have so many options and I'm open to so many different things that if this is something that I would want to do, it's good to get some experience.
It is good to get some experience. And plus it would look great on, applications and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, what about you? Do you know what you want to do yet?
So my big plan is to study political science and major in that. But also major in journalism and either go into broadcasting with both of those, so maybe go into politics and be on TV all the time and just kind of talk about my beliefs, which is super important to me as a Catholic in Michigan. And also, I would like to minor in French, so getting to know people and being able to travel and have conversations with people from different countries means a lot to me as well.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And being in journalism and having a second language would definitely open a lot of doors because you could make that connection between American culture and other cultures and their beliefs and your beliefs. And
100%.
All that sort of stuff.
Yeah. And then lastly, too, you're a student here. I'm a student here. What are some clubs that you're in or sports that you're even in?
I'm not in any clubs right now. I Well, last week I talked to Mr. Marcero, and I think I'm going to start playing guitar at Mass.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know if that counts as really a club. That's just something that
It's
I'm
music
playing now.
ministry. I
So
think
yeah,
that's
I
really
guess I'm in
nice.
music
Yeah.
ministry now. And then I do cross country and track. And for my first 2 years of high school, I played basketball. And I started the season last year, and then I quit partway through. But this year, I'm thinking about going back to it. I haven't really decided yet.
Yeah.
It'll kind of be a game time decision.
Yeah.
But what about you?
Nice. So obviously I do track. Carl's my fellow pole vaulting buddy, and so that's always great. But I do track. I actually senior year joined the cheer team, so that's been super, super fun. We're gonna have some great shows and first home game, so looking forward to that. And I'm also a part of the Bright Minds Club, which I actually created. It's a mental health based club, which you will hear about more soon. And also Students for Life Club, which is our pro life centered club where students around our community advocate for the pro life movement.
So, Maddie, you mentioned the Bright Minds Club. How did that get started, and what does it mean for the students at Lumen Christi?
Well, so it all started, the thought of it becoming a thing actually was last school year, my junior year. So I was really struggling with anxiety around the time, but I knew I wasn't alone. And when you start getting quiet and you sit back to yourself, you start noticing things around the school. And what I noticed was a lot of mental health concerns in the Lumen Christi area. And I just felt like, we didn't really talk about it enough, and almost talking about the concern of mental health almost created some sort of stigma. And I wanted to kind of break that, because not being okay is okay. And being so boisterous about it is really important. So I wanted to bring something to the school that students could feel safe, so they can talk about their feelings, and they can just be reaffirmed that it is okay to not be okay. So, what this is going to look like. My club, there's already 14 kids in it. We will have meetings at the beginning and end of each month. Each month will actually have a different focus. This month, it is Suicide Awareness Month, so it's the suicide prevention. So around school, we'll be putting up posters, different things like that with different messages on it, just to let students know, like, even if they are afraid to talk about their feelings, or just opening up, because it is something that is hard to do, and it's not always the easiest thing to do. They have something to look at around the halls and around them, just reaffirming that they will be okay, and that there are other options, and support groups, support teams, and support sites online that are open to them.
And as many people know, you got to have a teacher sponsor or
Yep.
advisor to start a club. So, Maddie, your mom
Correct.
is the advisor for this club, and she will join us now.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, obviously, you are my advisor for the club. And so how are you feeling about that?
I'm excited. I'm excited to bring mental health awareness to Lumen Christi.
Yeah. And you're also a teacher here. So 7th grade and 8th grade. Let's see. So 8th grade is lit honors, right?
That's correct.
All right. And then 7th grade is just...
It's just literature.
Just literature? Okay, so nice. So you obviously have a close standpoint, obviously, with the younger teens and older youth area. So from a mental health standpoint, what do you kind of see on a daily basis, and what is kind of important to you as far as that age group kind of goes about growing up?
Okay, I see a lot of kiddos that strive for perfection, struggling with balancing time, struggling with getting their feelings out and feeling seen and heard. And I feel like, as a person who battles with mental health herself and has her entire life, I feel like it's just a silent area. And I feel like we need to give students a platform and give them tools so that they can empower themselves. Because I remember when I was a middle schooler, it wasn't something people talked about. And I thought something was wrong with me.
Yeah.
For years, I thought. And it wasn't until college that I realized I had an anxiety disorder.
Yeah.
And ever since I became an educator, as young as teaching first graders, that was something that I have brought into my classroom to give them a toolbox, a safe place, tools to hold in their hand, to mints to eat. strategies to deal with how to prioritize their time management when they were feeling stressed, making checklists, just ways that kids can empower themselves.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And, coming, like, just hearing that, I can attest to it. Like, being your daughter and everything, you do even uphold that at home. And so I really appreciate, standing up for that and also being boisterous about it, especially, like, live. Like, it is honestly an incredible thing. And let's see, Carl, what's another question?
Can I add in there too, just having the ability to be at Lumen, because the piece that was missing while I was teaching in public school was bringing in our faith. And I feel like dealing with mental health inquires or makes you tap into God.
Yes, it does.
Because he is everything. He is the healer. He is everything. So bringing in Bible verses, making it make sense in that way is amazing.
Well, faith and mental health go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
Jeremiah 29:11, it's such an important verse. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope in a future. And so that definitely does tackle in with that mental health aspect. So as a teacher for this school year, how are you going to incorporate this in your classroom?
Just continuing to do what I already do.
Yeah.
I have mints on hand. I teach them how to organize things like their notebook, writing what we're doing on the board, giving them that time in class to complete assignments, making sure they're, I guess, being heard if there's a lot going on. I don't try to minimize or like downplay like our work in our class, because it is important and they do have to have some struggle. They have to learn that when things get heavy, they have X, Y, and Z that they can pull from their like little toolbox, right?
Yeah.
But it's my job to kind of like do all of those things at once, if that makes sense.
No, it does. And as a teacher, you have a really big job. And so don't forget to take care of your mental health too, because it is important. But I'm so excited to work with you this school year in this new club and just to kind of see it grow. And, we do have quite a bit of students now interested. And so I'm so excited for a first meeting and just everything that is coming this year.
I am too. And I'm excited to kind of take that off of the plate of like a Miss Friel, who, her job encompasses much more than mental health. But I think even for her, it was just flooded.
Yeah.
And so being able to pass on knowledge and being able to pass on tools and raise awareness, I'm excited to see where it's going to go.
Off, yeah.
Because you were like, hey, Mom, will you do this? You and Mr. Eiding, so we can have this club. And I was like, sure. Why not? But I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah. So it's kind of like going to be exciting.
Yeah. It's honestly, because it's so new, it is something that's just going to be random little pop-up or new ideas throughout the school year. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I just appreciate you coming in and talking with me. So.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are back for Students for Life Club, and I'm here with Matea Konopacki, who happens to be one of our outreach members of the club. How are you doing, Matea?
So good. How are you, Maddie?
I'm doing great. So Students for Life is a club that advocates for the pro-life movement, and it's just student-led through Lumen Christi. We've done many things. Matea, what is some stuff that we've been able to do throughout the few years of high school we've been in?
We do life chains every year in October, and we also, this previous past year, I was able to go to Washington, D.C. for the Students for Life March, and that was a very fun opportunity that we'll be doing again this year.
Yeah. Well, I am excited to join you again. We were room buddies, and so that experience with you has been really good as far as advocating has been, because I don't know about you, but advocating for little babies is really important. So why do you choose to join Students for Life?
I think that every body is important, and I think that we should fight for the lives that can't fight for themselves, especially the children and the babies that are going to be like losing their life due to abortion. And advocating for it is super important because it doesn't really get talked about enough, and it's not always in like the brightest light.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes a ton of sense. And specifically in Gen Z, I'm pretty sure we've lost almost a third of our entire generation. So even standing up for that is just super important, and just letting moms know that we do support them. And obviously we do support, their babies and stuff, and that we're here to pray for them, love them, and help them reach some services. So what is something for Students for Life this year besides the march that you were looking forward to?
Well, being my senior year, I'm just excited to get more people to join in and just kind of grow the group. So then when we leave, it's like we have a good set of people that are going to take over.
Yeah.
And excited just for like all the different fundraisers that we do throughout the year, because it's definitely a good way to like talk about it and get
100%.
more people involved.
Yeah, one of my favorite things that we do with the school is the debates, because you get our education team out there, and just seeing quite a few students actually kind of pop up and ask questions and debate with our team. It's pretty cool to watch. I know one of our education members has done a lot in the summer to learn more, and actually did a lot of outreach outside of Lumen. So that was really cool. But as far as your job, so your outreach, so you work on the fundraisers. So I know we've done the rose sale around Valentine's Day. Mattea, what has been your favorite fundraiser that you have helped lead?
I think the rose sale has definitely been our most successful. We've done it 2 years in a row so far, and we always make a decent amount of money that we always end up donating back into the Women's Center.
Yeah.
We buy like different clothes and formula for the babies, and we donate that so then women can know like they're actually taken care of, and we're not just throwing them in blindly with a child.
Yeah. And it's great. I feel like too, for the fundraising and for the education team, and my favorite is media, because I just love working online. But I think one of the most important things is who helps lead us and helps us be successful in this, and that's Mrs. Learn. She's our volleyball coach, and she's done a lot in terms of really trying to get us out there and help us find different ways to help out and kind of learn more about why we should be pro-life and why it's so important to defend this, especially as a Catholic who is about to enter into the real world pretty soon. So, well, Mattea, I appreciate you joining us, and I can't wait to see, what we can do in our club within our last year of high school.
Thank you for having me. Super excited for this year.
No problem. Stay tuned next week for the next podcast on goodshepherdcatholicradio.org. There will be multiple events next week, so keep your ears out, and I can't wait to speak with everyone soon.